and greetings from RPGmodsFan. Inspired by the Johnny Depp vs. Amber Heard trial, I created a 5-room dungeon based on these characters, and this video is meant for entertainment purposes only. Actually, the dungeon design was loosely based on the 5-room dungeon design and is not a true 5-room dungeon design. This dungeon/adventure can be adjusted, modified, and adapted for a variety of role-playing games. In a Dungeons & Dragons game, it can take place in a manor in the Sea Ward of Waterdeep. Similarly, in a Call of Cthulhu game, it can take place in a manor located in New England. In a Traveler game, it could take place on a drifting, luxurious private spacecraft. In this video, I will stick to talking in D&D terms. In this short adventure, Amber Heard plays the villain, and the player characters need to find and rescue Johnny Depp. As compared to player characters' overall level, I would make Amber Heard an overpowered villain, and well above their level. As suggestions, she could be a Lamia, anyway. Or she could be a succubus, or she could be a Merilith, which is my favorite pick. However, other than her minions, I would have Amber Heard not have the ability to summon any additional creatures or monsters, mainly because even the demons of the abyss avoid her and want nothing to do with her. In this adventure, her minions would be as follows: Eve Barlow, who I would portray as a kobold. As far as her lawyers, I would portray Elaine Brendelhoff also as a kobold or as a goblin. For Ben Rottenborn, I would portray him as a lizard man or as a half-orc. In this adventure, Johnny Depp is the damsel in distress. I would portray him as his iconic Jack Sparrow character, with either a damaged finger or a severed hand. Because of his injury, he will not be much help during combat. As far as level and class, I would make him a 3rd-level pirate and/or rogue. I think the title displayed on the screen would be a more appropriate title for this adventure. Anyway, in this adventure, Jack Sparrow has locked himself up in the manor's wash/bathroom and is hiding from the Merilith Amber Heard, who is looking for him. Actually, I would not have Amber Heard tied to any specific room. Instead, every 10 rounds, I would randomly roll for her location. If the roll indicates she is at the bathroom where Jack Sparrow is hiding, then I would have her outside trying to break down the door. The displayed map was designed for play purposes and does not take into account any design or architecture logic. If you want some sense of logic, then have this be the upper floor of the manor. At the manor's entrance hall, I would have the player characters encounter the kobold Eve Barlow. Opposite the bathroom is either the manor's kitchen or guest room, and is meant as a red herring. In this room is a dummy that Jack Sparrow has clothed and fashioned to look like him, and can be booby-trapped. At the master bedroom of the manor, the player characters will find a smelly turd on the bed. In the closet of the bedroom, the dungeon master can place any rewards they feel is appropriate for the player characters to find. At the manor's study, the player characters should find a spell scroll labeled Falsus in Multis, Falsus in Omnibus. Using this scroll on Amber Heard will paralyze her for 1 to 4 rounds. The Dungeon Master can fill this room with various evidence that was presented in the trial. When the player characters do encounter and combat the Merilith Amber Herd, it is supposed to be an impossible fight. Maybe have her surrounded by kobolds who are unnaturally buffed. These kobolds would represent close-minded journalists who are blind to the truth, even when presented with overwhelming evidence. When all seems lost, then have Kate Moss and or Camille Vasquez come to the rescue. Kate Moss can be a high-level paladin. Camille Vasquez can be an angel. When either one arrives, all the kobold journalists will flee. For those who want to be more technical on how this adventure fits into a 5-room dungeon design, the entrance hall would be the entrance room, the puzzle/trap room would be the kitchen or guest room, and the study. The setback room would be the bathroom, the closet would be the rewards room, and because the villain can be encountered in any room except the bathroom, practically the whole map becomes the battle room. Thank you for watching. Hope this video was comical and entertaining. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. I do like feedback, and I try to respond to as many comments as I can. Till next time, this is RPGmodsFan saying cheers, have a good day, and goodbye.